Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Keith here from Come On The Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time tuning in, please do subscribe. A thumbs up or a comment below would be appreciated. She is a belter, isn't she? She's an absolute belter. I'd recommend to anyone that does not have the jersey, if you're a fan of it, break the bank and buy one. Definitely. Comfortable as hell. It's not as good as this baby, I don't think, but let's talk about Jota, let's talk about Adam Montgomery, and let's talk about other things regards to Celtic. I know someone said on the comments last night that you'd rather see my videos a bit longer. I don't have enough content to do the videos longer, and I don't want to be repeating myself as well. People want to see short, simple videos, and I can understand the feedback, I really appreciate it, but let's just ramble on. First of all, Jota. A massive hint has been dropped by Benfica today, his parent club. He wasn't being seen for their first pre-season training session, which is fantastic. I've seen the comments that was dropped yesterday regards to Jota. Some people are saying the Portuguese transfer window doesn't open to the 1st of July. What about the player that went from Benfica to Liverpool? I'll have to correct you on that one. Now, reports that Jota and Celtic had that loan contract until the 30th of June. So he's still technically on loan with us at the moment, but could be the 1st of July where we'll see Jota revealed as a Celtic player as a permanent basis, up to nearly €7 million. You know, there is add-ons there, and they're looking at a 30% sell-on clause as well for any future transfers. Let's just get him over the line. I'm sick of talking about him. We all want Jota on the wing. We all want to be singing that song. We just want to see him scoring and just being, you know, box office, all the flicks, all the tricks, scoring some cracking goals, hugging the Kyogo, hugging the Abada, singing that song, you know. We just want Jota at Celtic on a permanent basis, and I think we're going to get more clarity in the next couple of days. I know I've been saying so many times on the channel, and I'm sorry for breaking his heart, saying, oh, should it happen today, or should it happen next week, or mark my words, and getting to the stage where it happens, but I have to talk about it because I'm a YouTuber, and that's all I have to talk about. Let's talk about Adam Montgomery. A boy that was on loan at Aberdeen half of last season, from January onwards, played 26 games altogether for Celtic and Aberdeen last season. 19 years of age, left back. He's now going to be joining St Johnstone on loan for the rest of the season, for the whole season basically. I wish him the very best, you know. It's good for his development, you know. At the end of the day, he wasn't going to get in that team, especially with Alessandro and Arby coming in as well. Bernarby, you know, there's talks of his medical's complete, 5-year deal. It's about to be announced, and hopefully it does be announced, because I just want to just add to these positions where we need to strengthen. You know, I'm not, no disrespect to Adam Montgomery, but he's not an answer for a Champions League game. He's not an answer for a Glasgow derby. You know, we need someone that has, you know, that price tag, that experience of playing against the big clubs, like in Argentina, like the Boca Juniors and the River Plates, clubs like that. So, should be announced. I think it's just down to obviously the visa and the work permit that's stalling this up at the moment. But there's reports that he was in with the strength and conditioning today. He's in with the sports science team today as well. You know, we'll get more about it from Ange anyway. Let's talk about Barkas. A lad that's really at the pissing me off, to be honest with you, is like, he came out when he's speaking to a Greek sports agency saying that basically he regrets his move to Celtic because they didn't get the value for him for the first 6 months, that he didn't get to know his teammates. They were in different locker rooms, and it just feels like he just didn't settle in Glasgow, and it was a shame. And also he mentioned saying that he'd recommend to any goalkeeper not to sign for Celtic. Hold on a second, Barkas. You refused to travel with the team for Europa League games. You refused to travel with the team majority of this season. So for you to come out and say that about Celtic and about the management, if it was Neil Lennon or Ange Postecoglou, it's quite cheap. I think Ange gave him a chance, and to be honest, the pre-season against West Ham, he just made a mockery of himself. So I don't wish him the best at Youth Direct. I just hope we just get him off the payment bill, and, you know, fuck him. Just fuck him. He was waste of wages at the end of the day. Like, for him to come out and basically slander the club like that is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, he was tipped to be a really good goalkeeper. We saw him from AEK Athens. But his attitude, even like trophy day, he's just walking around like, you know, Sarah put face on him. The absolute neck of him. So fuck Barkas. One of the biggest flops in Celtic's history. Yes, he couldn't catch a ball. You'll be quick enough to catch a cold and be out for about 3 weeks anyway. Fuck him. So that's really it, folks. As I said, once we can report on more transfer activity, more links, I'll be in touch with you. But thanks very much for subscribing to the channel who have already. And I'll speak to you all soon. Hell.